I don't disagree. I think he should get a bit more time to see if they can try and turn things around.
Cool.
Moving on. Oh, just the 2023 version of the Chicago Fire. This is impossible hint for you. You're never gonna get it. This is my Chicago Fire.
Is it? Oh, it's Portland.
No,
Damn.
Portland.
Is it San Jose?
It's San Jose.
Where are they
Don't
right
you
now?
remember my bold predictions?
Yeah, well, I did, but Portland, the difference between Portland and your prediction and San Jose and your prediction are massive,
Yes.
which is
Wait,
like,
I don't know what you're saying. I'm gonna
let's just
move
move
on.
on because you're bothering me.
San Jose are 3-2-2, currently sixth place in the Western Conference. Top player for me, Christian Espinosa.
Wow, good one.
Yeah, easy one.
Yeah, did balling out. Great for my fantasy team also last week, so extra points there.
Whoever's doing well for Andrew's fantasy team is absolutely balling out.
Speaking of which, I got to
Uh,
make sure I got mine set for this week.
yeah, you better hurry up. Only 2.5 hours left.
It's already set, and he may already be in there, actually. Oh, he is. Go me.
I think he's in mine as well. He might be captaining mine this week. I forget. Anyway, off tangent immediately. Who is your most impressive player?
Oh, I went with Espinoza again. I didn't think anybody else stood out from this San Jose team. Like, there's nobody who's overachieving what I thought or anything like that. So I just doubled up.
Boo. That's all I have to say. Boo.
Don't boo me.
That's
Boo you.
boring.
Boo you.
Can you remember who we talked about as one of, if not the worst goalkeeper in the league last season? Not sure if you'll be able to recall or if you remember.
No.
How about a one JT Marcinkowski?
Yeah.
A -8 in the PSXG plus minus last season with a 66% save percentage. 4 clean sheets. He was brutal. Probably because of the system. Not going to fully blame him. But he has been my most impressive. Why? Because it's been an absolute turnaround for him. I wanted to I was in the middle of looking to see if Daniel got hurt because he started the first couple weeks and then he hasn't been playing. And I'm not totally sure why. Let me check really quick. I mean, he's just listed as not in the squad. I don't know if maybe something has happened, but JT has moved back into that starting spot, has played the last 5 games for them. He's a 78% save percentage, 2 clean sheets, and a plus 1.9 in the PSXG plus minus. He's been absolutely crushing it compared to last season and has been absolutely playing way more impressively than I expected and way more impressively than last season.
Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree with you there at all. I think, yeah, he's stepped up into that role. He's done very well about it, and I am just curious as to the impact, like the early season surges, because I don't think San Jose keeps up what they're doing personally. So I don't know if he's just
It's because you're
riding.
a hater.
I don't know if he's just riding that wave of excitement or whatever, but yeah, I don't see that happening much longer.
Well, you know what I've heard? Someone else not riding the wave of excitement is your least impressive player. Who would that be?
Nice. Good little segue there. Um, Oh, Benji Kakanovic. This dude was being talked about to a move to Europe at the beginning of the year. Man
That
can't
was
even step.
ridiculous, though. Come on. That came
Man,
out of nowhere.
man can't even step on the field now.
I don't know where that came from. I don't know who made that call and was like, Benji Kakanovic is off to Europe. Get him on a Premier League team. Man City's calling. They're knocking on the door.
Yeah, yeah. I just like I said that made me giggle, so I had to throw it in there.
I wonder if I'm going to get roasted for this one. I've gone for Cade Cowell. Cade
Oh, get
Cowell.
him, get him.
Cade Cowell, I think, still is a highly promising player. But man, has it been a rough season for him so far. 17th highest rated player on Sofa. Uh, he is the where is he? Can't even find him on this list. 13th highest rated on Who Scored. 0 goals, 0 assists so far this season. It's not like this is his first year either. He's had years under his belt at this point. I mean, he was playing for San Jose when he was 16 years old. And he was showing good promise. I mean, 17 years old, he had 10 goal contributions for San Jose already. That's massive. And I feel like every season since then, it's been backwards progression. And so far this year, he started every single game. He's got 548 minutes and he's got 0 goals, 0 assists. You expect more from a guy that's being touted for a Barcelona move.
But Connor, he's almost in Europe. You're not allowed to slander people like that. You know that. You know
You're
you
right.
can't
You're
talk
right.
bad about people
let me
who
check myself. Let me check
you
myself.
can't speak bad about somebody who at one point almost made a move to Europe. That is blasphemous.
That is a fair point. That is a fair. I retract my statement. Redact it. I'm just gonna put a bleep over the whole thing. No one's ever gonna know.
Love it. That's the answer. Good job.
All right. Overachieving, underachieving. You go first because I needed the ego boost after.
Easily overachieving. Period.
No, this team is just right. I predicted them 6th. They are currently 6th. This is exactly what I expected from this team. New coach, new season. There's good players on this team, and they're finally getting to show it. This is a playoff team, no question about it. They're not a top team in the West. Don't get me wrong, but this is a playoff team, and not a play-in team, a playoff team.
Check back at the halfway point when we do a review and Connor's crying in the corner.
Stop.
Because they fall apart.
That's only happening if a couple players get hurt. No, this team is legit. I'm telling you. And my question for you is, please tell me why I am the superior host and that Andrew should lose all of his prediction privileges. Okay, I have a legitimate question for you. You can come back.
How do
the
I
legitimate question is, can all of this be credited to a new head coach?
There we go. That's how I do it. Oh, I'm in control. I love it.
Right. Did you hear my question? I don't know.
Yeah. I heard it. Relax. Yeah, absolutely. Right. When you bring in a new coach, players pick up their level. They play for I think the system is much better as well. Right. Man marking out the window.
Jackson Yule not at center back.
Jackson Yule not at center back, even though I need more of it. Also, look at the new players, right? Carlos Gruezo has solidified that spot, allowing Jackson Yule to go forward a little bit more. Espinosa is playing at such a high level. I think the biggest thing for me is this is why my prediction is what it is that this is going to fall off because that high of playing for that new coach, new system, new feel, it only lasts so long until teams figure you out. And then you're kind of like, oh, here we go again. So, but yeah, absolutely could be credited to the new coach, 100%.
I think the coach should get definitely majority of the credit, but I genuinely think this roster is talented. JT's playing well again, but even if he isn't, we know Daniel can play well. Gruezo's a good player. Jamir Montero, we know, is a good player in MLS. Cade Cowell, if he can get himself going, will just add to the attack. I mean, we know he has massive potential. Espinosa is one of the better players in the league. Jeremy Abobasi absolutely blew up last season. We know he can be a really good striker. I mean, Yule's getting called back into the national team.
Oh my God, that's right. He did.
You could say what you want about that, but he's getting called back into the national team again.
Great. Now I don't want to watch the national team. Thanks. I was excited for some.
He almost scored a banger against Red Bull last weekend.
Stop it. You're telling me I need to watch Jackson Yule take on Mexico? This is what I got to get hyped up for?
I am telling you.
Stop it. Stop it.
But yes, this team is good. Rodriguez has been good. Jonathan Mensah, obviously, we know at one point was a finalist for Defender of the Year. Like, this is a good team on paper. They finally got a coach that isn't playing guys completely out of position. And it's starting to show. I think they're a legitimate playoff team. I'm sticking by my prediction. I think this team is legit.
Okay.
Cool. I got my ego boost. I'm happy. Let's move on to the next team.